TXT, Carolyn here. Today I'm doing a super exciting video. Today we're going to be reorganizing my BTS collection as well as my TXT collection into my new chunky Prism Platinum binders, and these binders are honestly giant. I just filmed a reel and a short that I will try to upload the same day that I upload this video, so definitely check that out. So if you don't know, Prism Platinum is a Australian based K-pop supply store owned by Kathy. So it is a woman-owned business, which we love supporting women-owned businesses. They have the perspective of a K-pop fan, which I love from these supply stores because I feel like a large company can only get it so much. Like a K-pop stan obviously is gonna know what the community needs and like what works so much better than just like some random person in a business office, unless of course they're also a K-pop stan. Like maybe they stan Monsta X too, you never know. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and reorganize the binders. So they originally released this binder, which I bought these a while ago, and as you can see, they are super full, and I just haven't really been able to expand my BTS collection or organize it in a way that I wanted to. And then also TXT has a lot of very similarly sized items, and this binder isn't like close to being full, but I just figured it might be nice to have two binders, split the shipping a little bit, and then I always need binders for something. So I'm not sure exactly how this is going to end up working out. We just have to kind of see what space looks like. But yeah, as you can see, let's just compare the two binders here. So I did get both of the same versions again because I really do like these colors. I was looking at all of the options, and while some of their new options are really pretty, I love my two binders that I chose. So I figured I would just get the matching larger ones for them. To put this into perspective, this is my original MyCollection binder. So here is the spines back to back, so you can see that it is almost double the size. And then also it's wider, which is really nice, so it's a little bit longer. And then obviously it is much larger here as well. So there is lots and lots of room here for goodies, which I'm super excited about. First thing we're gonna do is the most important thing, which is moving my Jin collection. And I also have my OT7 sets in here, and I have some stuff from like Jimin's album and Hobi's album and Yoongi's album. So we're gonna get all of this out of here because yes, they originally did a pre-order, and there were binders in stock for like a really long time, but I just missed the deadline and I was so mad about it. So as soon as the restock happened, I was there, I was ready, credit card in hand. Actually, I think I used PayPal for this, but whatever. PayPal account in hand, ready for this. So the first thing I'm gonna do actually, before I just start sticking pages in here, is I got a bunch of other supplies to use here. So I'm gonna use the A5 binder backboard. And then I'm also going to use the index tabs to kind of separate my collection a little bit, except I'm not going to use the blue ones. I'm going to use the floral version like I'm supposed to. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I'm going to use the ones that match the binders I bought. So, although I love Prism Platinum's packaging, this really seems like a sponsored video. I promise you, I paid for all of this with my own money. So I'm going to stick this backboard here, just like that. And this is to protect my binder pages. Before using our binder, please insert this backboard in the binder first. This is to prevent inner pages from curling caused by the base of the rings. So super great idea. I was trying to find it on their website, and then I realized that the binders actually come with this already. So that's really nice because I was like ready to buy it separately. I told you, PayPal in hand. I was I was ready. Yeah, let's just stick everything in there, and then yeah. I'm super excited because I'll be doing my full photocard collection video at the end of June. I have a tentative upload date for it, but it isn't finalized yet on my schedule, so just keep an eye out on my social media. I'll definitely post about it when I have made the decision. Well, let's just stick these in here for now, and then I'm just gonna put a couple of these in here because it looks like at one point I ran out and never replaced them. Should I have done that before I started filming? Yes. Did I? No. So we're gonna do it together. I was like, this probably won't be a super long video, but anyways. Also using my Titan Shield sleeves, and then these are linked in my Amazon store. they should be. I'll double check before I have to upload this. My only thing with Prism Platinum is that they're in Australia, obviously, and I'm American. So it does make it kind of difficult for me to get supplies from them. So whenever I do like buy supplies, I'm like, oh, I really need to plan out what I'm doing, which is fine. It's probably better for me to be doing that anyways. But I did hear them say that they're trying to make it more accessible to people who live outside of Australia. I'm excited for that, whatever they have coming up, whatever they have planned. I am really excited. Hopefully we'll get some good news about that soon. Am I missing Jimin cards? I think I'm still missing Jimin cards. Well, like I said, I haven't really had like a spot to put all of my BTS cards, so I've been slacking a little bit on my BTS collections just because I didn't have proper storage for them, and I didn't want to buy cards if I didn't have a proper place to put them, you know. I'm really happy that we don't have to do that now. Okay, I think everything else is in the correct sleeve, so. So everything is in here. I'm so excited. So let's see where it puts us, because this actually filled up a little more than I was expecting, but it looks like we still have so much room. I'm conflicted on what to do next. Do we put the BTS tour cards in here too and use the other chunky binder for TXT? Does TXT even need a chunky binder, or should we use the old floral binder? Let's see what it looks like. Well, let me put some dividers in, one thing at a time. Let's put some dividers in and figure out how we want this to look. I want to start with the more neutral colors. These two are a little bright for my personal taste, so we're gonna use these three first. I think we're gonna start, I'm gonna do this one on the cover here. And this is gonna be BTS album cards. I'll label these sections later, so I'm not gonna worry about that right now, but BTS album cards. So my whole Jin collection. This is like full group BTS, which I think goes, this is where it gets a little messy. So we're gonna need to go elsewhere. And then the BOT7 sets I collected. And then here is some Jimin cards. So even though I literally just put these in here, I'm gonna take them out because we're gonna save this for like a future BTS release. I'm gonna put in a divider right here. So that's the end of the album full group photo cards. I don't really want to change up these pages, so I guess I will put Jin at the front here. I kind of want to double side this. I still have a lot of cards I want to get for Jin, but once again, I just didn't really have a place to put them. And also he's in the military right now anyways, so I feel like I can take my time with his collection a little more. Like he's not going to be releasing anything else for a while. I'm going to do that. And then I have all these extra Jin cards. Well, that's a Hobie card. This is also a Hobie card. I was trying to decide if I like that idea, but let's do it and we can always move it later. All right, so that's there. And then on the back of this page, I guess we'll do a new page for this too. So I didn't fully collect Namjoon or Hobie. I do have these three cards. This one is a Samsung photo card. And then this Namjoon card at the bottom. And then on the back of this, I will start my Jimin collection. I just have a lot of Jimin photo cards. His album came with a lot of photo cards, but also like his album's really pretty and the cards are really cute. So I'm still missing that other one that has the like peach back. I think there's actually 3 of them, but I only want one more just for like binder organization purposes. Now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like I put more photo cards, all of Yoongi's photo cards, in the back of this binder. Oh my gosh, I got some TXT stuff in here too. Oh my goodness. I did. I put my Yoongi cards back here. I was like, where did they go? I'm gonna put these right here. Yeah. And my Jimin cards. Okay, so that's that. And then if I wanted to add Photocards, I think JK is going to be the next member to release a solo album, right? Probably end up buying a copy or two of Jungkook's album as well. So that's really the only thing I think I would be adding to this binder, minus like a couple more cards and a couple more pages for like the releases that I just put in here. Probably mostly Jin stuff since he is my bias. So I think I probably could put Jin's tour cards in here too, because that's not, I don't collect all of Jin's tour cards, I just collect like some sets I think are cute. So let's try that. And these are all of my Jin tour card pages. Let's see what happens when I do this. Okay, now let's see what it looks like. Definitely gonna be a little fuller, but I mean, I could always move the tour cards back into one of the like normal sized binders if I feel like this is too much. So I think I'm gonna leave it for now. So we have reorganized Jin successfully, and BTS, the rest of BTS. So yeah, I'm quite happy with this, and I do really like that, like the section things. I wasn't sure if I was gonna end up using these, but I got them, I mean, they came with the binder, but I got an extra set because I didn't realize they came with the binder, and I got them just in case I decided like that I wanted to use those. But I'm really glad that I got them. I really do like how there's like, it's easy to flip to what I want to flip to. And that's it for this binder. Now we have to figure out what we're doing with the TXTers. So I have an alternate plan for my large Celestial version, and I saw a TikTok, and I can't remember where I saw the TikTok or who it was by or if I even saved it, but I saw a TikTok of someone storing their Stray Kids mini posters in like an A5 binder with A5 sleeves. And the question is, do I have large enough sleeves for this? Because I thought that that would be a great thing to use this binder for. Don't know if I have enough to do this project today. This is probably something I should have thought about before right now, but I do think I'm going to try and get some more like one pocket pages. And like, this is just my pile of extras that I just haven't put away anywhere yet. Really just saving them for group order sorting purposes. But I found that these fit like pretty much perfectly. Like these fit great. And I really would love to use them, but I honestly don't think I have enough one pockets for this. I definitely don't have enough one pockets to do this today, but yeah, I think in the future that it's gonna be my plan. I thought I had more one pockets. I really should have looked before I ordered the chunky binders, but I only saw this TikTok like recently, so there was no need for me to buy more. But I think that's what I'm gonna use this binder for, is I'm gonna use it for Stray Kids and my mini posters, because they do, I don't like the way they look in my 9 pocket, my A4 binders currently, and I think that this would be a really nice way to organize them. I could even double side them to save a little space because there's nothing on the back of these. It's a thought I've had. I just need to get some more one pockets to make it work, but we'll store the ones from what's it called? From 5 Star. We'll store the ones from 5 Star at least, because I do have all 8. Let me grab the other members and we'll sleeve them. This is my set of 8 that I set aside, so let me just pull Changbin out of here, add him to my sorting pile for my group order. And then I am going to double side these actually, just to save a little space. I think I'm gonna put all 5 of these in here. The red is like too red for me, but I like this blue. But blue is also my favorite color, so I think I'm a little biased when it comes to the color blue. So I'm gonna put all 5 of these in here. This is gonna be the 3rd era I'll need to store for these. Oh my god, this is gonna be so nice to not have these in my main Stray Kids binders. And it's just such a proper way to store them, because like I'll insert a photo of how they're stored right now, or like a video or something. I'm too lazy to go grab my Stray Kids binder right now, but I wasn't prepared to do Stray Kids today, it just kind of happened. But yeah, it's honestly been so annoying trying to find a proper way to store these, because they're just such an awkward size, but they do fit A5 binders perfectly. And they're kind of bulky too, but if I put them in the chunky binder, like, I won't have to worry about it. And you know, larger inclusions deserve proper storage as well. I'm a big believer in properly storing your larger inclusions. And I always try to find ways to store my larger inclusions that look like nice and not like messy and kind of give them justice, you know? And I definitely feel like this system is gonna be great for that. So yeah, I'm definitely really excited to have these stored officially. And I'll have to show it in my next sorting photo card binder video or something, so people aren't like, where did they go if they didn't watch this video? But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do in this chunky binder, I think, at least for right now. And then I'm going to move TXT to a MyCollection binder. It's in a Beyond D binder right now, and I like Yeonjun in a Beyond D binder, but my problem has been pretty much since I started recollecting him that one, I just feel like I could be storing these size cards better. And two, I really hate the way that these cards are stored. I like how I made it the best I possibly could in this kind of a binder, but I've been wanting to finish back collecting like these cards. I'm only missing a couple, and it would just be nice to put them in the like mini photo card or mini tour card size sleeves in a Prism Platinum binder. So that's what we're gonna do for Yeonjun. There isn't like a ton of stuff I have for TXT, so I honestly don't think it's gonna be an issue of not putting them in the chunky binder, at least for right now. But yeah, so I just want to have these properly stored. The rest of the sleeves in here are for the tour cards, and then also these photos. These, oh my gosh, look how pretty these are. These are so pretty. I'm so glad I bought them. I'm so glad I blacked out at the merch stand. And I mean that in a way of like, I was not intoxicated. I just saw the merch, and next thing I knew I had this bag in my hand. And I was like, what did I buy? Like, what did I even buy? So we have to transfer Yeonjun. Do we start with photo cards and then do larger cards? I mean, that's how my Beyond D binder is set up right now. So yeah, let's do it that way. I don't know how many of these I'm gonna need, so I'm just gonna grab a couple. I'm not missing any more small cards for Yeonjun though, except for his 2 Weverse cards from the most recent album, but I plan on doing some Macari Japan shopping in the very near future, and that is like at the top of my list of cards to get because they're like the last 2 cards I'm missing for Yeonjun to be up to date with him, you know, which is exciting. If you don't know my story with TXT, I've been standing since debut. I absolutely adore TXT's music. I've always really loved their music, and like up until Blue Hour era is where I stopped collecting, literally for one comeback, and it was because I just found it, I was a little overwhelmed with my collections at the time, and I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, and so I downsized a couple of collections, and one of those collections was TXT, so I didn't collect them during Blue Hour era, but I regretted it and picked them back up literally the next era. I don't have them double-sided currently, but maybe we'll try it and see how I feel about it. I don't feel like I need to see the backs of these cards, which is funny because in normal A5s, I don't double-side things, but I think it's just, I don't know. I don't know why I like double-siding everything in Prism Platinum binders, but not normal A5s. But anyways, so I stopped collecting Yeonjun for one era. So I didn't have a lot to go and back collect for him, but TXT had a lot of like larger photo cards at the beginning of their career, and now they have a lot more like traditional photo card size photo cards. So yeah, but I find collecting Yeonjun super fun. I don't do anything outside of album cards, and I think that really helps a lot. It makes him super fun to collect because I think that HYBE groups, well, a lot of K-pop groups, honestly, not even just HYBE, but there can be a lot of POVs out there, and so I find that just sticking to my rules of just doing album cards, and like if I come across a POV or 2 that I think is cute, I'll buy it. Like, it's not a big deal, but I don't ever do anything crazy. But I do love my little Yeonjun collection. I'm really excited to be moving him to this binder, giving him the storage he deserves. Not that there was anything particularly wrong with my like collection, I just want to be able to have those other photo cards standing upright, like the mini tour sized ones. TXT does make comebacks a lot more frequently than like BTS does right now, obviously, because military, but like I said, we'll just have to kind of see. I mean, I'm still gonna have that other binder be empty, the like floral version, so I can always like do a second TXT binder. I can move their tour cards in there. I think that there's like a lot of options for my TXT collection moving forward. Also, I collect OT5 for Target because I have no self-control when it comes to Target. It's fine. I don't know what's gonna go here, but I'm still gonna leave it blank for right now. And then finally we have the Target cards, which we'll see how these fit there. They're a little tight where I store them right now, but I think they might actually be okay. Oh yeah, they're okay here. See, they're like such an awkward height, the Target cards. I think they should go back to normal Target cards next time, where they're like normal album photo card size. I don't know what this was. I mean, it's cute and all, the cards are cute, but I just wish that they weren't such a weird size. But they do fit in these pages a lot better, so I'm thankful for that. Photo cards, I'm just trying to get an idea of where we're at. All right, so that's it for that. Now we have to move on to larger things. I think I'm gonna need my template for this because I don't remember exactly what order everything goes in, and I want to put everything in order because I want to finish this. All right, so I've got my Yeonjun template here. This only goes up to Fight or Escape. I don't really need a template past Fight or Escape. It's mostly for like the super early cards that I need a template for. So right now I have them in Prism Platinum sleeves, and then they're just attached to some cardstock. So I'm just gonna slip these out. And then one of the cards I'm missing goes here. So definitely gonna be the wrong size sleeve. I have some custom fillers for this, but I do think I need to make more. So I'm just gonna put that there for right now, just to remind me. These are the sleeves I'm using for this. So I guess I hadn't sleeved all of them, but. And then the next one's Eternity. I think I only have one Eternity card. I do. It's this clear one. And then the other two I will put here. So let me just put sleeves here to remind me. But I think the last star card and then the last two Eternity cards are the last ones I need. I'll throw my template up if you want to see it. But those are the last two like larger, older cards I need for TXT. Got my lenticulars here. I don't know if these are really in the right order. It doesn't really matter to me. And then the last two featuring Terry, because I pulled his version and I wanted to keep it. Why would I not keep Terry's version? He chose me, so I had to keep him. Okay, so that is all of those. There are, where are we at? Oh my gosh. There's definitely still room. So the last thing I want to do here is add a couple more of these 2-pocket pages before all of these things for some postcards that I have. I think instead of doing it here, I think I'm gonna do it before the tour cards start, and then we'll put a little divider in between. So currently my postcards are stored like this, and I honestly don't like it. So we're gonna transfer these to 2 pockets as well. I think I need 2 of these. I don't have sleeves for the postcards, but I'm not too worried about that. I can always get some if I find that it's a problem, but I'm not too stressed about that. All right, and then we have extra postcards for the next eras. So the last thing I want to do here, since I have an extra set of these, I think I'm going to use it for the Yeonjun binder. Maybe just these 2 colors. I kind of want this as the cover, but I feel like it makes more sense to put this as the cover. Got my cover one, and then right where the tour cards start and the album cards end, TXT announced that they're going to be making a comeback in July with a digital single, so I don't think I'm gonna have to add to this for a little bit because I don't collect Japanese for TXT. So we'll have to see how I end up liking having both their tour cards and their album cards in here, but I am super happy with the way this turned out. Let's do a little quick flip through here. But I think this turned out really, really nice. And honestly, like I said, there wasn't really any issue with my current setup, but I think it's really nice sometimes to kind of refresh the way that you organize your collection. And I've definitely felt like I've been needing to do that with my TXT collection recently. I mean, I've had it stored the same way for a long time, probably over a year and a half now. My Yeonjun A5 is one of my like longest running A5 binders. And then we've got my light stick cards, and then someday I'll do this. I'm doing this for both Yeonjun and Kai, so hopefully I can get some of those. And these honestly are the most gorgeous like photos ever. I just absolutely adore this concept for TXT. But anyways, so we'll see how long this setup lasts me. Like I said, I probably will have to switch this and split this, but I do have the other floral MyCollection binder, the standard size version, or I could order another chunky one, or I could move the Stray Kids posters to this binder and move TXT to the chunky binder. I just didn't feel like my collection was big enough for the chunky binder for TXT, but who knows? That may change in the future. But yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will link all the supplies I use down below. Once again, not a sponsored video, though I wish it was, because I would love more Prism Platinum stuff in my life. But yeah, this is not a sponsored video, but I do really love these products, and I've been using their products for a long time. So yeah, anyways, that is it for this video. I do hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.